So the Arrma Typhon took a serious hit and mount got obliterated right there. I don't know what happened. The motor didn't get any impact. So I'm assuming the force of the motor as it was ripping the car and it was going on high speed, everything must have stopped all of a sudden and the gear had nowhere to turn it and it must have just pulled itself. And guess what? That base of the mount is gone. This is what it's supposed to look like. Let's position it the same way. So this little tooth right here, this little guy right here on the tip, just broke off and it's a clean cut right there. So the TP motor is still good. TP motor is still good. These screws aren't making noise, but the motor is still good. No issues with the motor. So we do have a spare mount laying around. So we're going to replace one of these. And this baby should stick this right in there. So let's see. Because all I need to do is replace this piece onto the motor. But you never know how bent this is. And I do have splices on my old mount. Because I was trying to fit it bigger gear. So you need to come out further. So it probably is weak. And we're going to take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. And what we'll do is we'll take this mount right here. We'll just put this on. And we should be able to see if it's nice and flush. And if there's any movement, it's a bad base on that mount. So pretty much, okay, we could just look at it just like this. You see this? There's our mount. And let's zoom in with the camera. There you go. We can see it better that way. Right there's much better view. Let's move these wires from the ESC. So let's take the slot. We're going to take this slot and put this baby right in there. So as I put this in, it's nice and flush. But there is a movement. You see that? There is a movement in this baby. So this is, there is no movement. No, there is. There is. Right in the tip. You see that? So the base gotta go. So the front end can stay. So what we're gonna do is we're simply gonna take our drill. We're gonna remove the 4 bolts right on top of this. Let's zoom out a bit. And what we'll do is we will let's do this so we can get a better view so everybody can see what we're doing. So pretty much all this can hang. So pretty much we're gonna take off 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once we have these 4 out, this one still needs to come out a bit. Let's take them out all the way. This whole thing should just come out. Whoops. Can't just pull by this. And it seems like it's jammed in there. Wow. Okay, so this thing did get pushed around a bit. 4 bolts can stay here with this little guy. We're gonna just pull out our complete center spool. We're gonna inspect everything, the bearings and stuff. And there's our little guy. So these gears, they got a small little bit amount of damages, which shouldn't be an issue. So these gears got a small amount of damage. Okay, let's focus. Come on, focus, cameraman. There you go. Shouldn't be a big deal. Should be good to go. Should be able to use that. So we're going to take out this shaft as well. So you do want to check the dog bones, drive shafts. Anyways, that's that. So what we need to do is pretty much, there's bolts in the back of this. So let's see if I can get this out without putting heat. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1. They were pretty tight. 2, and 3. That was easy enough. Usually these things are super duper tight, so we're gonna put thread lock on these. And there's our mount. It is bent. You can completely see it. It's bent. This edge of it is just squeezed in. So that's that. So very simple. Let's take some thread lock. We're gonna take some thread lock, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep these bolts. So pretty much a little bit on this, a little bit on this, and a little bit. 3 bolts. Get a little bit of thread lock. So this is what I'm using. Loctite red is what I'm using. So I put a tiny bit amount on 3 bolts that we took off. So the procedure is very simple. We're gonna take this mount, put it in the spot. So you do want to start the threads by hand. I'm a crazy dude. Okay, I don't even know why these bolts. Okay, look at what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. I'm trying to put the bolts on top of this when it's supposed to be like that. So this is gonna go in the back of the chassis on the top of it, just like that. And okay, it's gonna go in this direction because the motor's on this side. I'm like, why is it not going in? So I'm gonna hold that in the spot. So you see little splices here. There's a reason for them slices. At one point I couldn't get the thread off. This thread lock, couldn't get them heated off, but I was a newbie at the hobby. And I'm gonna lock these up. Just tight enough. There you go. These are good tools. These Protex, I love these tools. They have not disappointed me ever since I got them. So pretty much, there you go. The little electric drill is screaming. So we got that baby in. Let's flip this over, and I'm gonna zoom out a bit with the camera. There you go. So we got our mount in place. You guys can see that. Okay, so that's that. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna put this dog bone from the front. The long one is in the front. And once that is in, I should be able to see if it spins with that. Okay, there you go. And I dropped one on the floor. The short one is from the back here. And then, this is the hard part, getting this baby into the spot. Okay, so I'm gonna have to straighten up this Typhon and try to manage this just like that. And you guys can just bear along. And gravity is gonna do a little bit of work for me here. So we got one dog bone in there, front one, the back one. So this is a Power Hobby gear here that I'm using in the center spool. Pretty good stuff. So far I held, and it's proven itself up to 127 miles per hour. And my spool is way off. The bearings. And there you go. Is that looking good? That's looking pretty good. Okay, the wheels. There you go. We got a working spool. Everything is in working order. So what we need to do is we need to put that top cover on. Whoop! I didn't even know my bolts was there. Crazy me. And here goes nothing. So these 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 are in. Gonna take my electric drill. One. Gotta look for one I dropped on the floor. So get all 4 in there. And everything should be flush. And after that, make sure you spin. So the 1, 2, 3. Gotta find one bolt off the floor. But right now we still can check right now. So the spool is spinning freely. Everything in there is spinning freely. Our wheels are spinning. Both of our wheels are spinning as we spin. So there's no issues. If any restriction occurs, then it's going to be on the motor side. So this is done here. Let's bring out our motor. Okay, red. It is. Red is what we have been using. I'm going to have to pick up my tool from this end. So first, we're going to have to get that gear off. So let's get this gear off. There you go. There you go. I don't know if I stripped that, but it is what it is. So time for me to bring out the heat. It's not stripped. It is not stripped. Can't be stripped. Won't be stripped. Okay, so there goes nothing. There goes nothing on this baby. I'm gonna heat the crap out of it. Let's crap this. Let's give it a second attempt. Okay, I think I did strip it. I don't think I stripped it now. It was already stripped probably. But I gotta wait. I got a tool. I'm gonna get that tool. I'm gonna have to order it. I don't have it. Or maybe I'm using the wrong size here. It's not the red because it was already too easy. I didn't even get to put any force on it. Let me see, maybe this is a different size tool. And I'm gonna probably use it. Try an Allen key as well. If anything, I'm gonna drill that baby out. So now we're put on hold. So got the gear off. I'm gonna have to go get another gear because that one is shot, dead, gone, finito. But we're gonna keep doing the thing we was doing. But anyways, I want to put this same way so it can slip into the motor mount just like that. But the problem I had was these wires was kind of a little bit long. So now I want to hold this baby this way and I want to reverse this mount, positioning it that way instead of having it this way. That way the wires are down and they have to travel up to reach. That'd be a good spacing for my wiring there. But anyways, let's hold this baby just like that. So again, red, handy dandy little guy. Let's see if I can open this with one hand. So as we're going along, I am going to put a little bit of thread lock on this little bolt. And I should be able to get this guy off. Why didn't I think of removing that also? So I got a little bit of thread lock on that little guy. So we're going to put this mount just like that. We're going to put these bolts in. I'll put a little bit of thread lock on it. Red. Red is the way. If you want to use blue for those guys that are scared, I'm not scared to strip a tooth or so. Strip a grub screw or lose a freaking gear. Like just I lost a gear right now, but that gear was done. That wasn't even my tools. Okay, my tools did not strip that. The whole stripping there was done by. So these bolts cannot go too far in and destroy your motor. So there you go. That's good enough. These haven't stripped, so that little grub screw is already stripped out. So now, moment of the truth. What gear are we gonna use? Okay, so I am gonna make one video of this, and I am gonna go get a gear, and we'll talk about that gear just in a moment. So let's put this babies away for now. Let me go get. So this is the stuff we took off. This is all garbage to me. We can still keep it. You never know when you're gonna need something spare for one of your trucks, bashers. You can straighten this guy up, but there's the issue we had right there. So this thing caved in, and I guess it was weak. I don't know. The motor must have taken the hit. I'm not sure. Motor does have a smaller damage. Let me show you that. So this motor does have I guess that's when it bounced, and I don't know. It could have just obliterated itself. Anyway, guys, I gotta get me a gear. So here we are with the Power Hobby gears. So these look pretty good. This is a 5mm 32 teeth gear right here. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit. It should fit on that, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to go get another gear. So if you guys need some part numbers on this baby, there it is. Are they any good? Power Hobby gears. So far, that one took a serious amount of mile per hour, and it's looking good. And there it is. Power Hobby gear. It's gonna go on my TP. Can they handle? Will they handle? Will this Power Hobby gear be able to handle the power of a 6S, 8S Typhon to do a high-speed run, or will it die? We're going to find that out, so all you're going to have to do is subscribe to my channel, keep watching my videos, and stay tuned for more videos. So what we're going to do here is, again, I'm the guy that never takes no for an answer. This thing does have a blue Loctite. Oh, they put a blue Loctite. Thank you, Power Hobby. So these gears look pretty much alike to Saga gears. Okay, Saga gears, Power Hobby. I'm not sure if they got the same strength, because no one talks about no one talks about Saga gears anymore. But a lot of people say this is what it is. So I guess this is going to be it from now here on. Anyways, we're going to take this gear. We're going to put this baby on. And let me just align it a bit. So this has blue on it. So I'm kind of liking the blue as well. Okay, the blue Loctites. So I think I'm going to twist my motor a bit, because my motor is the flat surface was at a different position. So we're gonna take this baby. Let me just bend these wiring just the way I wanted them to face upward like that. So that's how that's gonna be going, just like that. So stay tuned for speed run videos on this guy. Hopefully I don't take another bang. We don't want it to be bang zoom. So TP Power is gonna get Power Hobby gearing. So Power Hobby is pretty close to me. We'll take a trip there one day. So this TP motor got itself its first pinion, Power Hobby pinion. And is it gonna hold on my 6S Typhon? Anyways, I still need to tighten up my gears, but I do want to see how is it gonna align to my motor there. So I do need to turn this baby to loosen this baby a bit, because the gear needs to go in more. That looks pretty good right there. Yep, that looks good. So I'll leave it there, and we should have enough clearance to tighten this guy. Okay, I'm gonna just lock it up right there. Where's the other one? There it is. So one on each side. And the motor should spin freely, and it doesn't. First trouble with Power Hobby gears. Those grub screws are touching. They're touching, so I might have to eliminate one of this, because it's only going to have to take one on the flat surface. The reason is because the flat surface is flat on the shaft, and the grub screw is able to go more further unless you file that down. But I always run one anyway, so we're gonna stick with one. Maybe I'll switch with the red if I have to, but this is what it is. And now the issue might be with the bigger gear. Oh yeah, I have more than enough clearance to put both of these bolts in there. So this is one. I'm sure you guys can't see, but this is one. Come on, little guy. And where's my second bolt? There's my second bolt. So we should have more than enough clearance to probably go up 2 more tooth if you need to. You see that? We got that much of a space. And thank you for watching my video, guys. And the rest of this job I'm going to just complete I do have mesh videos, so check out the meshes, check out everything that you want. I do need to power up this RC, connect the 3 cables, see which order they're gonna hold. Positive, not a positive, ABCD, ABC. I'm gonna have to switch them around to see forward is forward, backward is backward. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching my video on this TP power built on a Typhon with a power hobby gearing. And this has GP5 gearing, so we should be pretty fast. Unless that gear right there heats up my motor. So it is almost like 5 teeth difference. So it's shorter than the other one, but I don't know what gear I have in there, but I do have videos when I built it originally, and you could follow those videos. Anyways, thank you for watching my video.